Elder Arsenie Papacioc goes to Mount Athos. The December 1989 revolution put an end to the great persecution inflicted by the Securitate on Elder Arsenie. After decades of harassment, pressure, defamation, and both crude and subtle disrespect, he was now, with the aid of God's mercy, the victor. He had proven himself to be a prudent, discerning, and watchful man who understood the Securitate's mode of operation and was able to defeat them at their own game. His entire battle had been simply to convince the Securitate agents of the truth, that he was a true monk, priest, and spiritual father. The rest of the constant surveillance, from his first arrest in 1938 to the revolution in 1989, was an impressive compendium on Father Arsenie, comprising 8 files in 15 volumes, adding up to over 3,500 pages. In 1990, at the age of 76, Father Arsenie travelled outside Romania, not to see exotic places, but to visit 2 small heavens on earth, the Holy Land and Mount Athos. While visiting a monastery on Mount Athos, one of the monks was bewildered by the fact that Father Arsenie was the spiritual father of a convent and asked him, "Father, do you also confess women?" Father Arsenie said, "When I heard him, I did not ignore him. I said to him, 'Don't be upset, but let me ask you, did woman suddenly appear in the woods, in a tree? Do you know what womankind is, if you speak in such a manner? Allow me to ask you, who created woman? You can only tell me the truth, God. But why and how?" And I began to explain to him the significance of womankind. "See where your sin lies. You abstain from women, but you gossip about them. What do you know about womankind? You who venerate the Mother of God, the woman who protects the holy mountain, who is also a woman." I didn't keep silent, and I didn't give in. What do you think happened to my utter joy? Who do you think was on the boat leaving the holy mountain upon my departure? This father with whom I had this exact conversation. He was being sent on obedience to France, to a convent, and he was asking me about confessing nuns, and I encouraged him. On one of his journeys between monasteries on the holy mountain, a man with some donkeys approached Father Arsenie's party from behind and gave the elder a note which said, "Father Arsenie, from Romania, get on this donkey and come to me." Father Arsenie was not known by anyone on the holy mountain. Upon his return, he recounted this event. Amazed, someone asked him why he did not go to see the monk who had summoned him. It was obvious that this was a holy man, as he knew his name and his location on the holy mountain. "I didn't go," said Father Arsenie. "If I'd gone, I'd have stayed there for good." If he had followed this mysterious summons, it would have been with his whole heart, experiencing with his entire being the special grace of the holy mountain. An unusual battle took place in his heart in those days. As he confessed, in a postcard sent from the holy mountain back to his monastery at home. His obedience, his mission, his fidelity to those entrusted by God to his care again surpassed his longing for silence on the holy mountain. He once again cut off his own will. He was free, but fully aware that he was a soldier of Christ.